you an entrepreneur building a startup in India? Funding can be a major hurdle, especially in the early stages. Despite India's booming startup scene, and one of the biggest hurdles for young companies is securing early stage funding. Angel investors play a vital role by providing financial support to these startups. However, another challenge arises with the angel tax levied on such investments. Angel tax can sometimes complicate things. To address this issue, the Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion has introduced a revised notification aimed at easing the tax burden on startups receiving angel investments exceeding the company's fair market value. This exemption applies to private limited companies recognized by the DIPP with the condition that the total paid-up capital and the total share premium of the startup after the proposed share issuance does not surpass Rs 10 crore. Any startup that has previously raised funds or plans to do so within this limit can apply for this exemption. This video explains how to get an exemption from angel tax, making it easier for your startup to access angel investments. Let's first have a look at what is angel tax. Imagine you are a new business and you raise money from an angel investor, someone who believes in your idea and wants to help you grow. That's great, right? Well, here's the twist. Sometimes the government might think this is suspicious and charge a tax on that investment called the angel tax. Why the confusion? The tax is based on the difference between what the investor pays for a share in your company and what the government thinks that share is actually worth. If the investor pays more, the extra amount gets taxed. It's like getting taxed for a birthday gift that's more expensive than someone expected. This can be a big problem for startups because it makes it harder to find angel investors. The good news is the government is taking steps to make it easier for startups to deal with the angel tax. We'll explain how that works in the next part of the video. The DIPP offers an exemption process specially for your recognized startups. This means you can raise funds from angel investors without paying angel tax. Your startup must be recognized by the DIPP. This is a government certification program for startups. The total amount of your paid-up capital or initial investment and share premium, that is additional payment for shares, cannot exceed Rs 10 crore. The angel investors who invest in your startup must also meet certain requirements. They must be resident citizens of India. They need to have a strong financial background. This can be demonstrated by either having an average income of Rs 25 lakh for the past 3 years or a net worth of Rs 2 crore. For this, you need to fill out the application, obtain the exemption under Section 56 form and complete it. Get a merchant banker's report. A SEBI-registered Category 1 merchant banker will assess the fair market value of your shares. This report acts as a financial health check for your startup and typically costs around Rs 50,000. Send the completed application form and the merchant banker's report to the DIPP. A government panel will review your application to determine your eligibility for the exemption. The DIPP might even grant you an additional exemption under Section 80 IAC. This allows you to avoid income tax for 3 out of 7 years after incorporating your startup. By simplifying the angel investment process, the government aims to make it easier for startups to access funding. This, in turn, fosters innovation, growth, and a stronger startup ecosystem in India. Remember, get DIPP recognition for your startup. Keep your paid-up capital and share premium under Rs 10 crore. Find investors who meet the income or net worth criteria. Fill out the application, obtain the report, and submit it to DIPP. The Interministerial Board is the one who will make the final decision. With this knowledge, you can navigate the angel tax exemption process and secure the funding your startup needs to thrive. For more such informative videos, log on to www.tice.news. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.